Hi everyone, and welcome to your next art enrichment session, The Art of Surrealism. Now this one is very close to my heart because if I ever had to box my way of thinking and my own art, I'll probably put it into the Surrealist box, and I'm going to show you why a little bit later on in my Curated Gallery Wall. Now, many of you already know a thing or two about Surrealism because of its high-profile, almost celebrity-like members like Salvador Dali, ever heard of him? Or René Magritte, or Frida Kahlo and Juan Miró. These artists helped us arrive at some very important insights, one of which is that art can be found in your subconscious mind and that anything can be viewed through the filter of art. The term Surrealism was defined by the poet André Breton's Manifesto of Surrealism in 1924. He claimed that these artists rejected the logic of the accepted order of anything. Look at these creations and how their tongue-in-cheek execution invite us to explore their poetic associations rather than the logical. Their visual puns, unexpected and juxtaposed. They ask us, if this is not a pipe, then what is it? The Surrealists were enormously inspired by the writings of Dr. Sigmund Freud, an Austrian neurologist and the founder of psychoanalysis. Freud suggested that dreams had the potential to overcome the harsh reign of logic by allowing the impossible to seem possible. Remember, this was in the early 20th century, right after the Dada movement, another fascinating genre that I can't wait to discuss with you guys. And we started asking these questions: what is art? And how do we decide that this artwork is so much more valuable than this artwork? This group of artists, the Surrealists, said that up to that point, we'd been artistically spurred by the visible, physical world, and that subsequently we've ignored the marvelous, which was a term that they applied to the superior realities or surrealities that could be accessed through your mind, your subconscious, your dreams, and of course, chance encounters in life. Look, I'm by no means saying that this was the first ever time that artists started employing their imagination in art. I mean, even if we go back thousands of years, we'll find art and imagination go hand in hand. But this time was a little different in the sense that these artists they delved for these unexpected thoughts and images, and they would play games to find and conjure these up. For example, they would practice automatic writing and drawing, a process of free association. A group of Surrealists would go to a street-side cafe and they would each start a drawing on a piece of paper. When their time is up, the paper is closed and they'd pass it on to the next artist. The next artist would then add to the drawing without knowing what the previous one drew. Can you imagine the unique concepts that were born from this drawing rotations by a group of Surrealists? This painting by Juan Miró, painted in 1924, is called Harlequin's Carnival. Inspired by his Catalan heritage, Miró often depicted folk culture. However, this painting is a classic example of the Surrealist exercise of automatic drawing from the subconscious mind rather than our visual realities. Even though Miró was influenced by Cubism and Fauvism in his younger years, in 1919 he visited Paris, joined the Surrealists, and ended up becoming one of the leading proponents of this movement. No session on Surrealism would be complete without looking at the ultra-talented and well-known Salvador Dali, who seemed to be able to tap into a limitless source of fantasy and dreamlike imagery. Amongst other themes, Dali's subconscious revealed his considerations of sexual anxiety, disgust, and paranoia. In his autobiography, The Secret Life of Salvador Dali, 1942, the artist describes how one evening he was ending his meal with a runny camembert cheese. He then meditated on the philosophical problems of the super soft. It's then that the concept of soft watches came to him. Time melts away. His meticulous painting technique and attention to detail invite us to ponder our own interpretations of this painting. Are memories malleable? Where is time when we sleep or when we meditate? Dali associated insects with decay, but ants are also busybody working creatures, like us. Perhaps this was a reflection on our nonchalance to precious time. It's hard to believe there was a time when Dali was shunned by the other Surrealists for being too focused on technical brilliance. They believed this took away from the complete surrender to the subconscious mind. This is my curated selection of living artists who, in my opinion, are also exploring themes similar to their artistic predecessors, the Surrealists. Alma Foster is one of South Africa's most technically advanced printmakers. Her skill level might even be on par with that of Dali. Her impressive resume features multiple local and international awards, and her work is included in respectable art collections. This exceptional etching and aquatint, titled Beast, explores aspects of human nature and the power play between us and nature. I have one of these prints in my own collection at home, and every time I look at it, I find new meaning and even more detail. Kanilewe Mukuna, a Johannesburg-based rising artist and curator, engages in similar rituals and games that the Surrealist artist did 100 years ago. She intuitively assembles an assortment of hand-painted cutouts to create these arresting compilations. Her works offer us a subtle yet refined glimpse into a playful production with dimensional drama. In my own creations, I try to allow my subconscious mind to lead the way. In this work, spontaneity took precedence as I explored an ancient Japanese symbol, the enzo, an imperfect circle representing the presence of the maker and my innermost self. This is visual poetry. Look at how the various elements in this painting perform for us. They're almost suspended in a watery womb. In 2013, South African artist Mongezi Nkapai was the recipient of the prestigious Absa L'Atelier Gerard Sekoto Award, which earned him a 3-month residency in France. He's also been awarded a grant from Prince Claus in Amsterdam and received the Ampersand Foundation Fellowship in New York. These original mixed media paintings, Indian ink and watercolor on cotton rag, sit somewhere between a Miro-esque poetic performance and an AI attempt at art making. If you're looking for my top recommendation to collect right now, this girl would be it. After obtaining her Master of Fine Art degree in 2014 from the Royal College of Art in London, Madeleine Steen's art career has blossomed with inclusions in prestigious shows and residencies around the world like Israel, the Netherlands, Italy and Luxembourg. Her brilliantly lit surrealist perspective illuminates what it is to be tuned into your own subconscious mind. This jubilant summer pool scene titled Mother Moisture Rise Her demonstrates exactly that. The cavity of her body enveloping the bounty of youthfulness and female festivity. I can imagine her dreaming up this scene whilst lying on a pool deck herself, absorbing delicious golden rays, laughter, water splashing, the perfume of a life well lived, lingering. For more information on these works and how to hang them on your own walls, click on my website link below and browse my curated gallery walls. If you've watched my other videos, you'll know that I believe art is like a massage for your mind and we can't really get enough of it. There's so much more I want to share with you, but we'll do so one step and one session at a time. Subscribe to this channel to be notified as soon as I upload the next one. Thank you for spending some time with me. Stay safe, stay stimulated, and we'll see each other soon. Bye!